to show you how I make cookie cutters using Canva and CookieCAD. So we are going to make a document. So I like just use a square. It's just a good starting point. So you can use images that you've created on Procreate, or you can use clipart. Just make sure when you're using clipart, just check the licensing of it. So this is the way I do it. I don't like adding an extra border onto my designs because when I'm drawing in Procreate, I've already thought about how I want it to cut. So I bring the brightness down, the contrast up, pull down the highlights, shadows, and whites, and then to finish it off, I pull up the black. And it's like that. And then I save it as a PNG right here and download. So if that way is too difficult to figure out with all the settings, everything, you can also just upload it this way. Go to Edit, Effects, and Shadows, and then click Outline. So this will add extra width to the design you already have. So you can just play around with that. But I don't really like this function because I find CookieCAD doesn't like it when there's multiple colors at times. All right, so let's go to CookieCAD. We're going to add our files. I just used the free version. None of the settings are paid or anything. So I'm gonna unclick the imprint and go to cutter. I like to work in inches for this. Basic starting point of 3. So these are the dimensions that I prefer, but you can always change it to the way that you like it. So I make all my cookie cutters a depth of 16 millimeters. I don't like the new sharp blade function on the version 2 of CookieCAD. It does like an angled blade, and sometimes the 3D printer doesn't like to do that. So I unclick that and I do the extra blade instead, because it does more of just a straight line up instead of it being angled inwards. And I like to put that at 11. And I keep the thickness at 0.8 for the main part, and then for the sharp edge at 0.4. And that is all I do. CookieCAD is amazing. I download the STL, and then you just open that up and it goes straight to your 3D printing program. It's just amazing that it does all the work for you. You don't need any 3D knowledge. All right, so it's in my 3D program now. I'm sorry, my screen is cut off because I was doing the browser. So you can't really see the top menu of Bamboo, but there is. So you would just slice your plate and then print it.